Yeah. Big boy, yeah. Hello's at it again. Hey, Looney Booney. I see you back, Jack. I ain't been downstairs yet. It's almost 5 o'clock. I'm getting ready to go down and set out on the street in my steel chair and see what I can do with my street photography. What I'm working with here today. What am I working with here today? I'm working with a Nikon D700 full frame camera body. See that? See that 700? Nikon D700. 60 millimeter lens, micro. This is what we call a micro. This is what we call prime lens. A prime lens. Ideally, I prefer shooting with a 40 millimeter, but I'm going to check out this one because I had this lens for at least 5 or 6 years. Only use it 2 or 3 times. Most likely, I figure, why not use it today? I'm having some problems trying to get my gear in order because obviously I left more shit in El Paso than I actually thought. So I'm piecing shit together trying to get it going. This is what I wanted to do right here. This lens right here is Voigtlander. Let me let y'all see it. I wanted to use that lens right there, but it won't work on my D700. So, see it, you can see it, Voigtlander. I'm sure it'll work on my D800. I'm sure on the D800 and the D4 it'll work. Can't get to work on this D700. Yeah! Anyway, I'm getting ready to go downstairs, like I said. See can I get me some images before the sun go down. Bunny Yunny left the house about an hour ago. I'm locked in. I can't really get outside because I don't have a key. I don't think that shit gonna happen no more. But her black ass should have been back by now anyway. Dang on it. Now, I don't know where the hell she said she was going. I believe she said she was going to get some goddamn fruits. I wonder why. I don't eat fruits any goddamn way. Really? I mean, if you offer me an apple, I'd probably take it. I might even buy apples every now and then. I know when I was in Mexico, I used to buy like mangoes and shit, you know, them Mexican, you know, not just Mexican fruits. You know, like mango, oranges, and all that bullshit. Bananas, maybe. It's very rare I eat a banana, to be honest with you. And hell, I noticed they would just sit up there and rotten. I'd be too damn lazy to eat them. I eat more fruits here than I did in El Paso because, like I said, if I got somebody who would go in that kitchen and peel them fruits and cut them up for me, put them on a salsa, put a little chili pepper on them, and bring them to me with a fork, hell, I might just eat them. Otherwise, I probably ain't gonna be eating too many fruit. But anyway, once I get downstairs, I might be able to put this Nikon D700 to work. This D700 is the only Nikon camera that was produced by Nikon essentially. Now it is a full frame camera. It's ideally, I believe it, now I was getting ready to say I believe it was the first full frame. The first full frame was the D650. This is the D700. The D700 was the only Nikon full frame camera to have a Nikon produced sensor, processing sensor. All the other camera Nikon produced, the processing sensor was produced by some other manufacturer. Mostly, primarily, Sony made a lot of processing sensors for, for a lot of camera companies. So has Samsung. And there's a lot of other image processing sensor companies on the planet that a camera manufacturer like Olympus, Nikon, Canon, blah 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 would contract to make their processing sensor. Well, the D700 is the only Nikon camera ever produced with a Nikon in-house processing sensor. Now, this camera is legendary. It is legendary. It is the preferred camera of all of the Nikon cameras. Essentially, and that's 12 megapixels. The demands ain't that great. But if you ever own one, you never want to sell it. If you ever own one, you would never want to sell it. I bought this one about 10, 11, 12 years ago. At least 10. I think I paid like $700. And that was a steal back then. Well, I tell you right now, you can buy this camera right here, the D700, in relatively good shape for about $300. And I'm telling you, now it don't do video, it's on 12 megapixels. But what you get from your still images from this camera here is bar none absolutely stunning images. So, if a young brother or sister came up to me and said, "Ron, I want to buy a camera. What should I buy?" Jeez, I hope nobody ever come up to me and said no shit like that. I hope nobody ever come up to me with that question. But if they see, there's so many variables. There are so many variables, and I don't want to get into all that dumb stupid shit. I would probably say, man, get yourself up. Go to Walmart and buy you a damn shit $300 camera, man. Maybe a Nikon or a Canon. Point and shoot, yeah. That's probably all you need. When you're talking about buying cameras, you don't need all that dumb shit like I got, man. Like to spend thousands of dollars in photographic equipment. You don't need that shit, man. The reason I did it because I wanted to learn photography. And I wanted to see how far I can go. Learning photography as a hobby. And since I didn't have, I was single. I was like single forever. I didn't have any goddamn expenses. I had an apartment in Mexico that cost me like $400 a month. Utilities might have been another $150. My food costs in the apartment maybe $100 a month. And because I was working, right, and so I was driving the truck, so I was like, you eat on the goddamn road, right? Now, I was drinking a lot. I was a drinker. Not only that I was a drinker, I am a drinker. I drank more than I absolutely should, but I digress. But like when I was living over there in Mexico, I was spending more goddamn money on like alcohol than I spend on food. It is what it is, goddamn it. Yeah. Hey, buying that good Mexicana beer. That's why I gained all that weight. I can't say Mexico was the reason I gained all that weight. But it was a goddamn big factor. That good old Mexicana. Chow. You know, Mexican chow. Like, here in the peas, all we eat is rice. In Mexico, all we eat is flour. Flour. I don't know which one's the fucking worst. You know, like flour tortillas and corn tortillas and shit. Burritos and tacos and woo, man. It was goddamn good though, I tell you. That goddamn menudo I used to eat like every Sunday. Y'all know I used to eat that menudo. Man, anyway. So I didn't have a lot of expenses, so I would just buy a camera. I would buy like 3 or 4 cameras, maybe 5 cameras a year. Always use cameras. I would go on eBay and bid for them and shit and win the bid, because when it came to eBay, I was like one of the people who could win shit. I could win shit. Like, if there was something on eBay and I wanted it, there's a good chance I was going to win it, because I know how to win it. Most people probably wasn't as shrewd as I was on eBay winning shit. So I would win a camera, maybe $300, or a lens, maybe $250 or something. The lens might actually be worth $400, $500. You know, people want to get rid of shit. So if they put it on auction, if they got lenses, it's probably worth $400. If they put it on auction, they probably gonna end up getting about $275, and I'll probably be the one that win the mother. Well, anyway, I got to get out of here. I'm gonna have to go downstairs and bust that door down loose. Buddy Young been gone too goddamn long. Let me call a black ass and tell her to get here and let me out of here. I don't know why in the hell she went out. Who the hell knows? Because of this shit, I'm not gonna ever let her black ass go out that gate again. Y'all be good now. You hear? Yeah.